Yeah, it feels great to be back, man. I love it. You know, every time I come out here, it's always like a good, different experience. Went to a couple other places too, because we had a car driving around, doing a little tour, like, because we were out here for about 2 weeks, so it was like real fun. Like, you saw all the greenery, like the farms, like, it was sick. Oh, great session. Yeah, everybody showed up, and it's like, you got like the OGs who've been skating there for years, you know, so like Chewy, you know, and Benny, and just everyone getting tricks, you know. It was like that, no matter what, that place always stays legendary, and every time I come back to it, even though it's been 2 times, it's just like, you know, I just want to let loose, like it's just that good vibes right there, everything. So like when you graph, skate, you know, smoke some weed, whatever, you know, have some drinks, some beers, just all homies, it's, you know, it's fun. This is my first one that I'm involved with, is the London one, and then the next one's gonna be Paris, and then after Paris I will do the Los Angeles one. So this is my first one. The setup's sick, like the way that it was, like the art, the colors of it, the design, you know, everything was good. Benny killed it on that, you know. Well, the move just came about, just me kind of like, I don't know, felt like you know, things over at S were great, you know. It was a great experience, and I appreciate them and everyone over there, you know, and it was great times. But like, as myself, I felt like I was, I don't know, kind of wanted to just see what else I could, you know, just see what changes will come. To grow up in Los Centro was, I mean, every place has its own, like, you know, goods and bads, and you know, it's just what I learned as a kid growing up. So it's what felt so normal to me, no matter what, you know. So it's like anywhere you would grow up in, it's, you know, you get used to it. It's kind of what your childhood is, and it's small. It's a small city. It gets really hot out there. Like right now too, during the summer, it's like 120, 125, steaming, like super hot. So like growing up, and that was definitely something. That was probably the most craziest thing for me, is growing up in somewhere that could get that hot, because it was just, it's something that doesn't feel good at all, you know. It's just, you're just burning up out there. I was it was on my 5th birthday when I turned 5. My brother had got me like my first skateboard. I remember it was like some Kmart. Those plastic wheel bearings, like just everything was terrible. But I always watched him skate as a kid, and just always saw him and my middle brother skating all the time. And, you know, I was just the youngest one, because I'm the youngest kid. Always watched them, wanted to do what they were doing, and ever since then, I got my first board, just kept on with it. I was skating this contest. It was like a Red Bull triple set contest out in San Diego somewhere. Then like, I was Del Mar, and at the time, like, I was skating it, and when it was all over, Manny Santiago was like becoming friends with him, because just by seeing him at different skate contests. After the contest, he said, "Hey man, like, you should come out to LA and skate with us." Like, I was like, "Oh, sick! Like, I'm down, you know." Like, when? Then he told me, because I was still living in Los Centro at the time, so it was kind of a far drive, and I wasn't even driving. I had no license, no nothing. So like, I was like kind of like wondering how I'm gonna get over there. So my parents had dropped me off in San Diego. I took a train from San Diego to Los Angeles, and then Manny and Felix picked me up at the train station, and then ever since we went straight to a schoolyard, and ever since then it was just like they opened their house, they had me some food, you know, they kept me like it was just like a family. It was just, you know, me, Felix, Manny, and Spanish Mike all in one house together. You know, we were spray painting boards. To go through all that, you know, that's a lot of love. I had got off AMMO on like my own personal thing as well. Like, I knew Spanish from past, you know, like we were friends for a long time, and he's like, yo man, like TM at Primitive now, like, you know, he knew I wasn't getting boards. He was like, if you need some, I can, you know, I can give you some boards so you can keep skating. And I was like, oh dude, thanks. So he would give me boards, and I was just spray painting them any color, flat, whatever, covering the graphic, you know, because not to have people thinking of anything, you know how it is. So I was just doing my own thing, and then just, they found out I was skating the boards the whole time, and they just, you know, Heath told me, like, you don't have to paint the boards, you can skate them. And then that's slowly started to transition to being wanna go film, like, you know, Paul, and then I met Paul, like everyone just started to just connect, you know, and then from there it took off. At the time, no, I mean, I just, cause you know, it's like, damn, like I've been doing this my whole life, you know, so I like, it feels just like me personally, like doing the video to make me like, oh yeah, I got what, you know, like the feeling of why I skate, which is feeling the tricks that I can do, like, you know, like being able to knock that stuff out. The fact that someone can even do the stuff that any of us do on a skateboard is pretty crazy. So it's just like I've always liked to just test myself, you know. I never thought that something like that can make such an impact. My outlook towards it wasn't like, oh, I want to do these tricks to blow people's minds, you know, and it was just more like me still being the little me who was filming with my brothers and homies back in the day, just, you know, with new friends and new beginnings, is just film, you know, and that's what it was. Honestly, that in the beginning, you know, I would like trip out when I'm around Paul and Shane, because of, you know, there's like, those are two people, like especially Paul. Every video that came out with him, that was someone who I watched daily with my brothers, you know, like we were just daily, anything with Paul, we were just on it. That's someone who I look up to, you know. And the fact that, you know, Shane too as well, like Bastion, like you name it, all the OGs, you know, they're gonna be, it's like, but then you become to like the friendship changes, like you become closer, and then you get comfortable, because it's like, they not only know, like, treat you as like just a dude on the team, like, oh, you skate too, you're a dude on the team. Well, it's more like it's like became its own like actual friendship. Tons of trips, you know, I just want to keep it going. Trips, video parts, no matter what it is, to a Insta drop, or just, you know, anything I gotta do with skating, that's the plan. After this, go to Paris for a little, for the other Skate Copa, and then Copenhagen, going to that too, and then just multiple trips back to Japan, Barcelona. You know, just keep it going. Can't go wrong with that at all, man. It's a blessing for sure.